There's barely anyone here. There's Jess. There's no one else. I know Jess loves you. But so do many other people. Surely you can wait. Yes. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? Mwah. Hello, Rick. Close your eyes for a second. I was playing a different game. Yeah, Jess has a nasty case of conjunctivitis. Oh no, so everything's soft focus. Oh, bless. Oh, I should really. That was dinner. Well, the bags from dinner, I need to take them back. Put them in the thing. Also, I shaved off my beard, did a voice, and changed my username. You were just watching someone else, weren't you, Rick? That's what happened. Were you accidentally watching one of Hawk's streams? Because I think he's been doing point and click games. Oh, your eyes are full of goo. Oh no. My nose is full of snot. I don't know why. I'm a bit snotty today. So, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do, Orko? What do you do when you got snotty nose? That's what you do. The goo is good goo. It's supposed to make it better. Well, that's good. Good goo. There's some nut tats. Just put an exclamation mark on there. Good goo. Yes, hi. Yes. You're a ridiculous child, aren't you? How am I meant to work like this? No, cables are not toys. Right. What are you... Or possibly arrange someone. But you would have noticed that. Because you definitely weren't asleep in the middle of the afternoon. Did I happen to have a light Scottish accent? Were you still in Mouse's channel? Do you fall asleep and wake up and you were with Mouse instead? Because Mouse definitely does not have the beard I have. Hello. What are you doing? You're a bizarre child, aren't you? Hello, Kathy. How are you? As you can see, all goes up to his bullshit. That's it. Sit there. Just sit there and be nice. He's sitting. He's not being nice. He's poised, ready to pounce on there. So glad to have 2 weeks vacation start Monday. Oh, nice. Are you going anywhere with it? Or are you just going to stay at home and zonk? Yeah, I should probably book some time off. I don't know whether... I was wondering whether to actually book a holiday this year, given that we've been 2-3 years of no holidaying. Just taking time off and spending it at home sleeping, basically. But also, yeah, I'm still a little bit worried. And it's probably, it's also getting to the point now as we hit March where it's places will be expensive. So, But what would I do with a holiday if I had one? That's the question, isn't it? Right. Shall we play a video game? That's what we're here for, isn't it? We're here to play video games. So, I'll load up this. Press that button. Turn the volume down on that a little bit. Okie coke. Beneath a steel sky, things were happening. We've got a chopsy little robot, and stuff was happening. Rick's going to sleep and catch up on all the chores he couldn't be bothered with over the last weeks. That is fair. Right. Chopsy Robot, Chopsy Robot.
What do you reckon we should do?
See that railing?
Uh-huh.
Take a jump over it, Foster.
Thanks, Robot. Well, that robot's helpful, huh? Alright. I'm gonna move that. Yeah, up there, that'll do. No, that's not very good. Yeah, you know, this is the perfect time to reorganize my OBS layouts, huh? Right, there we go. That'll do. That'll do. Stop mucking about with OBS. Start playing a video game. Yes, we have Marvin the Roomba with us. So, there was a security place in there, and what have we got? We've got some broken dark glasses. They're cheap plastic and broken. We got an ID card. Bears only the security logo. We got a wrench and we got a metal bar. I'm sure we came up from that stairway.
Access stairs for the furnace.
Access stairs for the furnace in case we... Right, we haven't been around here at all. Hello, security officer. Let's have a chat.
What's going on?
Security alert. Interlevel movement is suspended.
Tell him you've got a gun, Rob.
Did your vacuum cleaner speak?
So, aside from the fact that he called him vacuum cleaner, I think that's meant to be a Welsh accent.
No, I'm a ventriloquist.
What do you take me for, a dummy?
No, really, watch this. A day, a day, a day.
I saw your lips move.
You didn't.
Did too. I've seen better acts. At the Security Services Social Center.
I've seen better Welsh accents on... in Wales, to be honest. Oh, it's like somebody was only given episodes of Ivor the Engine to watch and went, oh yeah, no, I can do that accent. You want to have another take? Get out that line, buddy.
When will the movement ban be lifted?
When Link is satisfied that the threat has been removed.
Are you trying? Is it like, right, we want this character to be Welsh. Oh, Welsh, like Richard Burton. I'm gonna do a dramatic reading like Richard Burton, but without the great Richard Burton's deep, gravelly voice.
I have to get to ground level.
Sorry to disappoint you, sir. But nobody's going anywhere. Especially not second-rate entertainers.
You're doing a grand job, officer.
Move along now.
Bless him. He tried. Okay, well... there's somewhere else we can go to here. We're not allowed down. Okay, there's a man. There are some control panels and light bulbs and switches. Let's talk to the man.
Excuse me.
Yep. What do you want? Speak up.
I'm here to inspect the plant.
Oh, I'm allergic to plants. They give me sores and boils.
I meant the power plant.
Well, what's stopping ya? Who are you anyway?
My name's Foster.
Stay away from him, Rob. He's a human bomb.
What are you talking about?
He's got a fuse in his mouth.
That's a cigarette. He's inhaling the smoke for pleasure.
Get serious, Foster.
This robot's doing my nutting.
Have security been through here?
Yes, they have. Not a moment's peace. Did they find the Sabs yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I hope they string 'em up.
Who do these Sabs represent?
You what? I said, you what? Another corporation, you thick-wit. Hobart, our biggest rivals.
You mean we're at war with them?
Economically we are, and they're winning.
How come?
By flooding the market.
Thanks, Orko. Thanks. No, honestly, kick my hand so I right-click and cancel the thing. Thanks so much for that. Then push the microphone into my face. This cat will be dead. I mean, the death of me. I love him really. Orko can't even hear it.
Don't you ever do any work?
Can't you see I'm trying to sleep?
Do you know a guy called Oberman?
Nah, never heard of him.
Right, Underman.
What's your opinion of the council?
They're doing a grand job.
Right, Orko's not impressed by the accents either.
I want to get out of the city.
You what? What do you want to do that for, eh?
I don't belong here.
Where do you belong, then?
I'm from the wilderness.
The Gap, you mean? Bloody awful place, full of mutants.
That's the
Have you
best
ever
line
been there?
reading so far.
Not me. I don't want to get contaminated.
Bloody awful place.
Don't mind me. I can see you're busy.
Leave that alone. You trying to kill yourself?
What a waste of energy. It's switched to the on position.
Get off! That's electrical, that is.
Apparently when they originally recorded the audio they used RSA actors, but it was shit, so they had to re-record everything. Is that straight up? Wow. What? What are you doing? Allegedly. What's going on with the control panel? Can I do anything with it?
Can't reach the switches.
Right, so we have a control panel. We cannot reach the switches. We have a man on a chair. I saw a chair.
I don't have time to sit around like that old man.
Okay.
That chair's like its owner, an antique.
Antique chair. Alright. We do not have a primary source for that. That is fair. Right. So, security officer with his Ivor the Engine accent. Who did the voices for Ivor the Engine? Not Ringo Starr, obviously. That was someone else. Right. Oh yeah, we haven't been all the way over there, have we? Right. Start with a notice.
Interlevel access suspended during routine anti-terrorist strike. Security services protecting the community. The notice is firmly attached to the elevator.
But we've got an ID card.
Either it's the wrong card or the elevator's not working.
Boo.
Which means I'm trapped.
Boo. Right, okay.
An elevator to a lower level. Couldn't open that, even with a crowbar.
Fine. Fine. Here's a public terminal. I don't think it's going to be any
Nothing
different.
happens.
That's because we need to use an ID card. And this is no different to what it was before. Oh, yes. And that's the thing. Hello, Art. You've missed nothing except for some more classy accents. Including a terrible Welsh accent. Right. The two genders, woman and robot.
It's a robot welder. Joey would love that shell. There's no access to his insides.
Can you put on the glasses to fool the retina scan? I like the thinking. We'll try that in a minute.
What are you doing?
I'm checking the pipes. They have to be perfect.
That's ridiculous. If they have to be perfect, they should be checked by a robot.
What's that?
He's my mechanoid chum Joey.
It's cute. Does it do tricks?
Not really. He just follows me around. And gets in my way.
There's no access to his insides.
How do I get down to ground level?
Take the elevator. Or the big jump if you're desperate.
The elevator's not working.
Oh, great. Lamb will be furious if he can't get down to Bellevue for his lunch.
Has security been in here?
Yeah, they really stirred up. Think they were looking for someone. Look, I'm not supposed to talk to you.
Why not?
Supervisor's orders.
Oh, look at that coat.
Transferring you, lass.
I
Oh.
wish you wouldn't call me that. My name is Anita.
Don't answer back, woman. Report to the testing room immediately. What are you doing here? Do you know who I am, lad?
I've no idea. I don't work here.
I'm Gilbert Lamb, the supervisor.
Mind if I look around?
I certainly do. Who are you?
Safety inspector.
Outrageous. I've not been notified. Besides, we were inspected last week.
This is a random spot check.
I don't care. Get out.
Hello, Kira. What did you reckon to that accent then? In comparison to some of my northern accents.
Give me an analysis, Joey.
Of those shades,
Yes, go on.
they're broken.
That robot's fucking useless. Right. That doesn't work. Oh, hang on. Timed puzzle.
I don't understand it at all.
Right, let's take a wrench to the robots.
I'd be crazy to dismantle a robot while it's active.
Right, then use the bloody console then. Where's... Right, well, let's go this way. Let's see if we can find a little bit more.
Some kind of scanner.
That'll probably go beep, 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 beep.
Hey,
My mistake. Thought it was the John.
it's the storeroom for robots only. Lamb doesn't trust humans to go in there, even though there's nothing worth pinching.
I bet there is something worth pinching. Joey.
I want you to check out the storeroom.
What's the catch?
There's no catch. There could be something useful in there.
Don't count on it.
Hey, Ray.
Sure to lose my fingers if I put them in there.
Alright then. What if we put a metal bar in there?
The metal bar is too thick to push in there.
Boo. Alright, never mind. Good on, Joey.
Find anything useful in the stores?
No, but there's a fuse box on the wall, connected to the alarm system.
Can you disconnect it?
Sorry, no can do.
Why not?
Go and disable the fuse box in the stores.
No chance, not in this shell. Anyway, what if a grown-up saw me?
Right, okay, so. Alarm system, yeah. So we have to somehow switch off the welding robot, and then maybe we can put Joey in there. There's a console here, but we don't know how to use it.
I don't understand it at all.
Right, Joey.
Do you want a new shell, Joey?
Do you mean that welder?
That's right. You like it?
I'll say. It's a mutt's nuts.
The shell can't be removed while the robot's active.
Uh-huh. So we better shut it down somehow. Right, never mind.
Never mind.
And we can't...
I don't understand it at all.
Just doesn't understand the alarm system. Well, we haven't talked to this bloke over here, have we?
Excuse me.
See what accent he's got.
Any intruders to report?
No, sir. Hey, just a minute. Who are you?
Security.
I suppose you're looking for the intruder.
Yeah. Seen anything suspicious?
I've been too busy with this rush job.
Don't you get bored working here?
Well, not me. I like my job.
What's so good about it?
With this clipboard for starters. Look at the finish on that plastic.
Wow.
Lovely piece of lamination.
Isn't it just?
I can tell you're proud of it.
Oh, yes. They don't make clipboards like this anymore.
How do I get off this level?
Well, I hear there's been a crash. So access to High Green is cut off. You'll have to use the elevator.
What can you tell me about the council?
I used to think they did a great job. But since they promoted Lamb, I've had my doubts.
Do you know a guy called Overman?
I don't think so. He certainly doesn't work here.
All right. Get a save in before sure Nightbot will be with us soon. Okay.
Hey! You'll need a rad suit if you're going in there.
Hey, what do you mean? This one is totally rad.
Oof.
I mean protective clothing.
Right, so we got some cogs. Wonder if we can put a wrench in them.
That's really put a wrench in the works.
There we go.
Oh, no! Production stopped. You wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
Stranger standing in front of the thing.
Me? I'm no technician.
Me neither. Lamb will go crazy. Can't you do anything to help me?
I could get my robot pal to look at it.
Yeah.
No, thanks. In my experience, robots spell trouble. Oh, well. I'll pretend I didn't notice it.
There you go. Rad is actually in keeping with the frequent Ninja Turtle illusions. I remember when we played Rad Gravity? Ah, the robot has stopped. Because we stopped the pipes. Excellent.
There's no access to his insides.
There's no access to his insides. I don't know.
Do you want a new shell, Joey?
I hope this isn't a wind-up.
The shell is bolted to the chassis.
What, so we need another wrench? Can we pick up the wrench that we jammed in ourselves?
I'll keep this wrench. It's really useful.
Okay, so we jammed the wrench in the cogs and everything stopped. We took the wrench out and everything remained stopped. Fine. I'll take it.
I've loosened the robot's shell. Do you want a new shell, Joey?
I hope this isn't a wind-up.
This game is so very slow with all the animations are so slow.
Excellent.
There we go. I don't know. Right, come on, Joey. Time to flip a fuse, probably. Oh, there you are.
Go and disable the fuse box in the stores.
I could melt through it with my welder.
Wouldn't that be dangerous?
Probably.
Very, but I'm feeling reckless. And welding is fun.
Take care, Joey.
Okay, Rick, yes, absolutely. Once a safety feature has shut down the system, it shouldn't restart on its own. But we are in a cyberpunk future where health and safety laws probably don't exist. Alright, cool. We've blown the fuse box.
Hey, I told you not to go in there.
Alright, fine. So... But now I can go in here myself because there's no alarm? Yeah, ha ha ha. Alrighty. Gangway!
It's a heavy metal flap.
You're a heavy metal flap. There are railings, which puts us way ahead of most cyberpunk futures. Ah, what? Just the sort of things you expect to find lying around in a storeroom. WD-40 and a key. The all-purpose cleaning and lubricating liquid, the thing that your dad always uses. The key has a bulwark stamped on its shaft. Oh, something got stuck in my throat. Yep, put the lube in your trousers. Alternatively, having the wrench in there may have damaged the gears enough that they're stuck even without it. Okay, yeah. Oh, putty. Let's just pick up some random shit from the floor. Why not? Alright, we got a key, we got WD-40, we got some putty. Fun fact, WD-40 is not actually a lubricant. Probably not.
Don't move. I have to search you.
What?
What for? I'm not a criminal.
It's the supervisor's orders. If anything's missing, I get the blame.
Hey, that tickles.
Open up that coat. Why are you carrying that crowbar?
It's got sentimental value. My mother gave it to me.
Is that a wrench?
I carry it for luck.
You're a walking toolbox. Blimey. Smart shades.
You can have them if you like.
Really? Oh, I could fix them with sticky tape. Is that a can of lubricant?
Yes. One squirt is just the job. I'd never be without a can of lubricant.
You are now. 'Cause that can is mine. You nicked that key, didn't you? Thank you for your cooperation. By the way, that sweater you're wearing.
Don't laugh at my sweater.
I'm not. I think it's brilliant. Will you swap it for my clipboard?
Not in a million years.
WD is short for water displacement, and don't use it with sex toys. Very good. And now I feel a song coming on. If you want to take on my sweater, whoa, 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 hold my clipboard as I walk away, Watch me unravel, I'll soon be naked, lying on the floor, I'll come undone. Nice, a little bit Weezer there. I'll get me band. Right, give me a second, folks. I need to go and blow my nose. And remember, don't use WD-40 with sex toys. Everything else, fine. Two time. Right. So, we don't have Poggerel. Oh, Ray. Oh, Ray. I was trying to avoid mentioning those cummies. I have a feeling that maybe we should have made a copy of the key with the putty.
I'll have to search you again.
You're wasting your time.
Well, you don't appear to have stolen anything. Thank you for your cooperation.
Jesus, Ray. The forbidden nuttats. Okay, so every time we go in there and come out, he will search us.
Never mind.
Oh, there's a window we didn't look through. Can we use this console now?
It's locked up completely.
Okay, so we've at least managed to get some putty, if not a key. And I'm not sure if he's put the key back in there or not.
Excuse me.
What if we gave you our sweater or jumper?
Aren't you gonna mend the conveyor?
That's not my job. My job is to record figures.
But everything's stopped.
My clipboard still works.
But what about the pipes?
What pipes?
It's pipes,
The ones
Mum.
on the conveyor belt.
That's a special order. And I can't talk about it.
Top secret, huh?
That's right.
It's pipes, Mum.
Never mind.
Right, so maybe we've got all we need. Maybe we've got all we need. We've got some putty. Which, you know, is a step up, because most of the time all we've had is a robot that's been petty. There's that man. Let's not talk to him.
That chopper's a write-off. I was lucky to get out alive. What happened here?
Sabotage chopper crashed. Destroyed the hospital.
A hospital? That's tragic.
Could have been worse. It almost hit the factory.
I think that's meant to be a Scottish accent. Oh no, not a petty robot.
When will this wreckage be cleared?
When the clean-up crew arrive. Walkway is off limits. You'll have to take the elevator down to Bellevue.
It's not working.
Too bad.
You're not very helpful.
It's not in my nature to help people.
In that case, why did you join security?
My mother talked me into it. I wanted to work with animals. Always fancied vivisection.
A lot of these people are reminding me of Vogons.
Do you mind if I watch?
There's nothing much to see. They've already scraped out the remains of the crew.
Were there any survivors?
Yeah. The dirty sab who caused the crash.
Oh, that'll be me.
But
I
Captain
mean,
Reich will deal with him. He's a living legend among security men.
So you reckon it was sabotage?
Things don't crash without a reason. I don't want to be a scaremonger, but it was probably the work of crazes from Hobart.
Never mind.
I've just realised something. Have you ever heard of Windows 95? So, they mentioned sabotage, right? And the other day, I watched the third of the modern Star Trek movies, which for some reason I hadn't seen. But there it was on one of the streaming services, so I watched it. And for the third time, an even more contrived way, they managed to shoehorn in the Beastie Boys' Sabotage. Sorry, that's my impression of the Beastie Boys' Sabotage. And it was like, oh, fucking hell, was it shoehorned in as well. But I've just realised why that song features across the three movies. It's been a while since I watched J.J. Abrams ones. I mean, first one's alright. The second one was written by a 9/11 truther, and you can tell. Like, now I've told you that. If you go and watch the second one, you'll be like, shit, yeah. It makes sense. And the third one was like, it's fine, I guess. It was like Nemesis or something, you know. But I've just realised why all three of them use that Beastie Boys track. It's a piss take on William Shatner, isn't it? And the sabotage thing. Which, I don't know how... It's one of these infamous things. It's referenced in Mystery Men, which is quite funny. But if you don't know, I believe it was during the recordings of the animated series in the mid-70s. And William Shatner is reading a line. He's like, Spock, sabotage the system. And the director cuts in and goes, Bill, can you do that line again, but instead of saying sabotage, can you say sabotage? I don't say sabotage. You say sabotage. I say sabotage. Don't tell me how to act. It sickens me. And of course, that's why they chose that Kirk to use that song often in the Star Trek movies. Bill Shatner is a dick, apparently. Yes, but not as much of a dick as Jeff Bezos, eh? Fucking Jeff Bezos takes Bill Shatner into space on his rocket. And then... like, they go to interview him when he comes back. Because you remember in Contact? That line in Contact? They should have sent a poet! Which XKCD sort of like wonderfully went, how do I know what to do with all this stuff? I'm a poet. But then Bill Shatner is trying to be poetic about the experience he has, and then Jeff Bezos goes, where's champagne? Woohoo! Like a fucking frat boy. Billionaires, Jesus. That's a yardstick. Bill Shatner, less of a dick than Daddy Bezos. Please don't take away my Twitch account, Daddy Bezos. Wreckage. Shall we talk to the Northerner?
Hey, Lamb. Do you know a guy called Overman?
Doberman? No, I don't.
Doberman.
What do you do for entertainment around here?
If I'm looking for entertainment, I go home and watch a video.
When will the elevator be repaired?
I don't know. Security have disabled the elevator. It's not good enough. I shall register a complaint. The council shall hear of this.
There's a thing on the internet that goes roughly, Spock and Leonard Nimoy would be friends. James Kirk would beat the shit out of Bill Shatner in a dark alley.
Hey, Lamb.
Right, everyone walk into position.
Is your coat made of real fur?
That's right, real beaver fur. Made from the last 10 beavers in the world. Do you like it?
It's disgusting and immoral.
You're one of those soft sentimentalists, aren't you? Well, I couldn't give a damn about beavers.
Can give a... All right, fine.
What does your factory produce?
Pipes, ducts, and conduits.
Anything important?
What do you think this city is built on?
Rock and roll? Yes, rock and roll! Kira's a fan of beavers and not a fan of industrialist wankers who would kill the last 10 beavers. Anyway, what do you think this built? We built this city. We built this city on... Wait, hang on. The basement's on the 3rd floor. You built this city on jazz!
Rock and roll?
Don't be daft. I'm talking pipes here.
It's pipes, man.
Think of all the things they're used for.
Like sewers, you mean?
Let me tell you something, lad. Pipes are the arteries of this mighty erection. The veins through which its lifeblood pumps. And I am proud to serve the corporation.
I suppose somebody has to be.
I can't believe we got around to talking about veiny erections. Kira's not a fan of bougie bastards, but is a fan of beavers.
See you later.
Alright. Not a fan of bougie bastards. You missed it because Kira's
Down there
admonishing
is
you.
a furnace. I'll wait here for my playmate.
Hey, no worries, Rick. Catch you soon. Right. At least with some putty, can we get some fingertips? No. Are we allowed to...
Joey has burnt it out.
There's the weird camera that shot the corpse in half.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Romans make lewd reference to giving each other looks while veins were discussed. Right, so we had a key and some WD-40. We don't anymore. Not sure what the key was even for. We've got some putty. Every time we try and use a terminal with our card, it wants to do a retina scan. And apparently we're not allowed to chop out the eyeballs of the dead guy. Ah ha ha ho. I was watching Trash Theory. I've got a new video up about Pixies.
It's not triggered by my weight. It's some kind of security device.
Not you again. Come here.
Oh, yeah, these guys.
Are you using that dirty card again?
I tried wiping it on my sleeve,
Give me that card now.
if you insist.
Looks just fine. Must have been a glitch in the scanner.
So, we can't get through there, through this elevator, with that card. We want to. It wants to do a retinal scan. Crash issues. Not sure what you're referring to, Queeks. Oh. The Welsh lad's gone. Oh. We're back in here, huh? About where you've been not mentioned not having a key anymore. No, we picked up the key from this place. Your laser lathe. Okay, this fella's gone. What could we... I mean, we've got a metal bar. Why not lathe a metal bar? Nope. We got buttons.
There must be a secret combination.
But we don't know the secret combination for the buttons.
Just a jumble of ASCII. Meaningless. I don't want that. It's depressing. I could take this, but I'm sure it's no use.
Mm-hmm.
Tree World. See the world as your ancestors saw it.
That's the depressing thing.
Insurance certificate. Years out of date.
Mm-hmm. Hole. Right, well. So we're trying to get down. But Diva. We've got a security card. There's this old codger. Mine's when you had to program devices for people to access company repair and had to enter their names in ASCII. Oh my days. Goal, get down. We've got a security card, but it's apparent dirty or seems fine. We don't seem to be combining things here.
Either it's the wrong card, or the elevator's not working. Which means I'm trapped.
Why is this guy dressed in a giant fur coat? Because he is a bougie industrialist. And as discussed, that fur coat is made of the last 10 beavers on the planet. Cable.
A loose cable. Now that could be very useful. I can't reach the cable. Fancy doing some welding, Joey?
You bet. I want some action.
When all
Who's
else
the victim?
fails, use...
You can't go using your welder on people.
This robot's
Oh,
psychopathic.
yeah? Who says?
Asimov's laws of robotics.
That's fiction, Foster. It's just something some guy made up.
He's
It's
good.
sound moral sense. Anyway, what I had in mind was that cable.
This sounds like a job for Captain Welder.
Captain Welder! Well... Oh, I had to move out of the way first. In your own time, Captain Welder. The fuck you going?
How can we get off this level, Joey?
We need to find an elevator. Unless you're prepared to jump.
Can you try welding the cable again?
Sure. Just keep out of my way this time.
Oh. Excellent. The cable fell down. And we're not going to see that until we can get an elevator that goes down. Need to find an elevator. You make some weird moves. Well, it's not landed down here, has it? Cable conundrums. Oh, never mind. You got nothing
Never
to
mind.
say. So at least put save in. Right. Let's have a think, folks. Let's have a think. What do we got? We've got the wreckage location, or a wreckage location, if you will. Doesn't seem to be anything there except for a security guard. We've got the factory that makes the pipes. It's pipes, man. Where we've already turned our robot into welder. We can't seem to use that console. There was a key in some WD-40 in this room. But he ended up taking them back. Ray says there's a tooth. Get the tooth. Where was the tooth? It's probably talking to Emmy. Okay. Yes, Ray is a very talented multi-mod. But yeah, sometimes you just like, hang on, which channel are you talking about? You were shouting at Emmy. Right, there's nothing happening in here except for a fuse box.
No way I could fix the wiring.
Which we've already fucked up once.
Joey certainly made a mess of that.
And we get searched again.
I'll have to search you again.
You're wasting your time.
Well, you don't appear to have stolen anything.
Does this look
Thank
infected,
you for
though?
your cooperation.
Does this look infected?
Excuse me.
Can I borrow your WD-40? No.
Never mind.
We can't go past there because it's like, oh, we need a rad suit, and we've made that joke already. That's all broken, which we had to do.
Never mind.
Playing Stardew. Emmy, playing Stardew? Never. So I've got a feeling like we've lost the key. And maybe we never needed the key in the first place. We can't seem to operate that console. Oh, I am tired today. Right, okay. If we try and use that terminal with the security ID that we've got, it's fine until we try and access some like higher security stuff, and it's like, oh, and a retinal scan. It's like, oh no, we don't have any eyeballs, and we haven't cut the eyeballs out of the person who we stole the card off. We can't use this elevator because it's in lockdown.
Hey, Lamb.
I don't think we've got anything to talk with him about anymore. Yeah, no.
See you later.
I am ready for my pizza. I'm ready for a big fucking lie down, I am. Right, in here is a security office and another elevator that does a scan that doesn't let us through. And another terminal and those two annoying guards. Down there is a stairway to the furnace where we'll find a dead body that we can't pillage anymore. Or cut the eyeballs out of. In here was, well, where we started. And in here is some bloke who... I'm not sure what's going on in here. He appears to be asleep. But then if we try and do anything, he'll wake up and go, "Don't touch that!"
Don't you ever listen? Touch it again and you'll be sorry. Leave it alone! Leave it alone!
Yeah. And there's a light bulb, and there's some control panels that we can't quite get to.
I've got something for you.
I'm not interested.
He doesn't want... What if I give you a new wrench?
Want this tool?
What's that supposed to be?
It's a wrench.
You what? I said, you what? This is a wrench, mate. That's more like a toothpick.
I see you played
Size
Knifey Spoony
isn't
before.
everything.
Wanna bet?
That's not a wrench, I know. What if I clonk you with a metal bar?
I've got something for you.
I'm not interested.
Yes, everything in the early 90s had to have a Crocodile Dundee moment. Oh, I forgot about that one. On Twitter the other day, one of my friends, Paul, was like stuck on a bus, and he was just like bored, stuck on a bus. Ask me my top 5 anything. So even though we're normally Doctor Who nerds, and the like, I was just like, all right, well, what are your top 5 Simpsons gags? And of course there is a lot to choose from. And where are they? Oh no, hang on, Mike, better off. Probably better off if I go this way. Beep, 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 beep. Honestly, this is good. This is good telly, huh? Paul's top 5 Simpsons gags. Off the top of his head were Marge, may I play devil's advocate? The sitcom, Do Shut Up. But I've been up all night paying people to kiss. My dad may have gained a little weight, but he's not some food crazed maniac. And my bar mitzvah cake. Those are Paul's. My favourite ones at that moment were, he said you'd fold faster than Superman on laundry day, which I think is a great line. I'm Troy McClure, you might remember me from such self-help films as Smoke Yourself Thin and Get Confident, Stupid. That's just drunk talk. It's Barney, isn't it? That's just drunk talk. Beautiful, sweet drunk talk. I bent my Wookie, a classic line. I bent my Wookie. And then when Homer falls down Springfield Gorge the second time, is a classic one. But then I forgot about Orko putting the ass in assistant. Yep, yes you are. I totally forgot about that classic one of, I see you've played Knifey Spoony before. This is not for cats, this is for my nose cummies. Right, what if we took this wrench and we put it in the press? I don't know. Apparently not. It's like, why is there a big press here other than to make a sound effect and give this place? Can you make coffee with a wrench press? I don't know, maybe you could. So far in this game, everything has made some sort of sense. There hasn't been too much moon logic, but honestly... never mind.
Never mind.
I'm not sure where we go from here. Queeks, I mean, if you're honestly remembering, that'll be a start. Otherwise, we can cheat and look up some solutions. But if you want to have an honest dredge of your memory, sit there and just, I am a child again, did I ever really grow up, We have some putty. It's soft and plastic. We don't seem to be able to combine it with anything. And I'm not sure what to use it on. I mean, I tried using it on the corpse. Use that with a... That makes no fucking sense. This light bulb socket.
Leave it alone! Leave it alone!
Yeah, that must come later. We got this dude who's just...
Don't mind me. I can see you're busy.
Who's just mostly sleeping. He does get angry if we try and use the switch.
Leave it alone!
Hit him with an oar. I've tried hitting him with a wrench.
Want this tool?
What's that supposed to be?
It's a wrench.
You what? I said this is a... That's more...
Size.
Wanna bet?
Try pressing the button on the right.
Nothing's happening, Rob. It's jammed.
Leave it alone!
I didn't realise there were buttons there to be pressed. They're so tiny. Oh, hang on. Right. Strongly approve of the word "you what" in a video game. It is underappreciated. You what? You what? You what? You what? You what? Okay, if there are two buttons here I didn't realise there are. Joey presses one, we press the
There's a
other.
safety device holding it fast.
Safety device.
Try pressing the button again.
With a safety device. Safety device. We can device if we want to.
Nothing's happening, Rob.
There's a safety device holding... There's a safety device holding it fast.
Right, what's the safety device then?
There's a safety device holding it fast. Open up that control panel.
Can't be done.
How do you know? You haven't even tried.
If you look at it, you'll find it's locked.
And I had a key.
It's marked Surge Test Control.
Oh yeah, we don't even know what they do.
It's marked Surge Test Control. There's a safety device holding it fast.
Joey,
Try pressing the button again.
problem is there are no animations to tell us when to...
Nothing's happening.
There's a safety device holding it fast. Try pressing the button again.
Nothing's happening.
There's a safety device holding it fast.
Try pressing it well and...
Try pressing the button again.
No.
There's a safety device holding it fast.
That's the problem. When I press the button,
There's a safety device
It's very
holding
quick.
it fast. Try pressing the button again.
Nothing's happening.
There's a safety device holding it fast. Try pressing the button again.
this is going to be fun, huh?
Nothing's happening.
There's a safety device holding it fast.
Try the wrench on the buttons? I mean...
There's a safety device holding it fast.
Right.
That doesn't work.
I've loosened the nut.
Thanks, Art.
I've loosened the nut.
We've loosened the nut, everybody.
Try pressing the button again.
Loose nuts.
Now you've done it, mate.
There we
I'll
go.
have to fetch old Hobbins. And you'd better stay here in case there's an explosion.
Excellent. Now we can flip a switch. Take a light bulb. Never mind.
Never mind.
Lose nuts. Nut tats to the transplants. Gum in socket for some reason. Yeah, of course. Do we even know what those switches do? It was plastic explosive all along.
I don't have time to sit around like that old man.
Right, I flipped the switches the opposite ways. What do we reckon? Is that going to make the elevator work? Hey, would you look at that? And there's that cable. Excellent. And where's our Chopsy robot friend? He'll come flying down in a minute, I'm sure. Did we ever show Joey the putty? No, we didn't. We didn't. Should use Joey more often then. Should he ever come back. All right. Well, we're on a lower ground floor now. And here's yet another elevator, but also... Try it.
This card doesn't work on this elevator.
No. Of course. Use your robot pal more often. Oh, do I have to? Fucking with his serious cybernetics court's real people personality. Your plastic pal who's fun to be with. Anyway, right. I know we normally go on for about 2 hours, but I am feeling particularly knackered. And we have achieved something. So, it does look a bit like an 80s mall, doesn't it? But on it, I just want to have a light. I just want a big lie down. I just want to. Alright, we'll do some treats and then I'm gonna lie down, okay? Yeah, cat noms and then no, not restart. Game over. Entirely reasonable. Thank you. Right. First, let's see if we can find some cats, eh? Orky! Snarf! Because they're not in here at the moment. But, you know, give them time. Hi! Guess what? Kira loves you. Huh? Where's your brother? Where's Snarf? Snarf! You haven't seen Snarf, have you, Blarry?
No, I just see him here, did I?
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Hi, camera's over here. Hi. Snarf, hi! Snarf's on the landing, so... Hi, Snarf, here he is. Alright. Look at this, twice in one day. You wait until the pizza arrived to the dreamies, but you're like, oh, that'll take ages. Oh, I see. We're doing a pizza delivery whistle, are we? Alright, there you go. There you go. Snarf! Get the right size handful for you.
Hey, Tuna!
Don't leave me with that tone voice, Orko. Ray has never been fed. Oh, they are adorable babies. What are Blarry's victory conditions? I don't know. Do you have victory conditions, Blarry?
Nah, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
There you go. Can you eat dry food?
Well, I prefer it wet, like, you know, in the ocean, but I'll have anything, me.
Oh, fucking hell. Turn my back. Snarf is finished. Orko is savouring these a little bit more. That's a Snarf win again. And look at the drool. Look at him looking for more. Auto limit saved us, huh? Oh, do you have an auto limit on the scoring system? Amazing. Right, let's see who's a boot. I mean, I know who's a boot. Emmy's a boot. So we should go see Emmy, right? Because Emmy's a good friend. Alright, there we go. Got a raid set up for our good buddy Emmy the Odd. There's a raid message. Who got there first? We just will never know. I am going to have some big naps. Big naps. Don't know why I'm so tired. Maybe it was just like I had a big food in between the sessions, and now I'm just like, yeah, no, you gotta kip after that big food. But we shall come back for more Beneath the Steel Sky on Friday at 6 p.m. And then we'll do good old Saturday Randoms. We'll carry on working out what the hell's going on with Abduction next Saturday afternoon. And we'll do more Beneath the Steel Sky on the Saturday evening after that. You know where to find me, folks. I'm on the Twitters. I'm in the Discords. You lot are a lovely bunch. I do really, honestly appreciate that you will come and spend some time and play some silly video games with me. It's a lovely thought to know that there are people who just, yeah, let's go spend time with DJ. He's a good bean. I do hope your pizza shows up very soon. But in the meantime, we're going to see Emmy the Odd. Goodbye!